I'm not saying women can't play football. I'm not saying women can't be Michael Jordan. I'm not saying women, but when it comes to the streets, when it comes to banging, bro, I feel like women need to stay in their place, bro. Because whoever Tiny Hardhead chasing in the mall, right? Straight up embarrassing him, bro. If he would have turned around and said, you know what I'm saying, and started blicking and shot that girl, people would have been saying, man, he ain't have to kill that female, bro. YouTube. Man, what's poppin', man? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to another video, man. I go about done, bro. Hey, I just want to salute myself, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I caught, let me take the gum out. Y'all be like, man, that gum aggravating, done. Let me get on some of this 5 calorie, you feel what I'm saying? The energy of choice right now, because I'm finna work out right after this, bro. This is Starbucks Ice Energy, bro. They ain't paying me to show y'all nothing like that, bro. I'm just, understand? Tapped in, man. I had coffee this morning too. My lady don't like for me to have coffee, and but that about busting in the energy drink all in the same day, but she gonna get her hair done, so we dosing up on the caffeine. I got a crazy quick little workout that I gotta do after this, so I gotta get some energy, man. Yeah, it's all about hard work, man. Make sure y'all stay locked in. Make sure y'all stay focused, bro, no matter what. You feel what I'm saying? No matter what it look like, man, stay focused. But anyway, we back with the Warren Cali content, man. You feel me? And tonight, man, we gonna talk about Tiny Hardhead. You dig? Like, Tiny Hardhead, I feel like he was famous and really didn't even know he was famous, bro, because C-Mac, CRIP Mac, man, he called Tiny Hardhead's name a whole lot on No Jumper. Tiny Hardhead, you feel what I'm saying? And then when 4 Extra got his claim to fame, 4 Extra talk about Tiny Hardhead a lot too, man. So my dog from Warren Cali, man, shout out to him. Go tap in on his channel, man. He did a little documentary about Tiny Hardhead, so we just gonna get into it and see what Tiny Hardhead was about, bro. And I think he was a Rolling 40s CRIP. I think that's a 4 Extra set. But if I'm not wrong, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. I think the Rolling 40s, the Rolling 60s, the what CRIP Mac is, 5 Crips, all of them are like up under the same umbrella. Like, y'all, hey, tap me in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be no stepper, no gang member, nothing like that, bro. But you know what I'm saying? Hey, I really be intrigued with the gang life of LA, man. So y'all tap me in the comments, man. You smell me? Free that boy CRIP Mac, you did, even though I think he caused himself to get locked up. But when you in a gang and you at war, sometimes you have to do certain things that you wouldn't have to do if you was a civilian. So free CRIP Mac. Hope for Extra doing all right. Let's talk about they partner, Tiny Hardhead.
In this episode, I'm going to detail the death of a notorious Rolling 40 Crip member named Tiny Hardhead. Tiny Hardhead is a well-known Rolling 40 Crip and has been talked about a lot in the media in the last few years from the likes of people like C-Mac and several others.
Tiny Hardhead from 40s.
Free that boy CRIP Mac.
Me, Carol, Letty, Ducky, for years. On neighborhood crib, I'm getting this right here. You know what that is? That's a Still Reserve 211.
But if you drink Still Reserve, bro, you on a whole nother level when it comes to your alcoholism. You feel me? Once you start drinking that Still, bro, you don't even taste liquor no more. You don't even taste alcohol, malt liquor, beer. None of it's all the same to you. You know what I'm saying? When you start drinking that 211 Still Reserve, bro, and somebody be like, hey, bro, what kind of liquor you drink? Get what you tell them. AFK. Anything kind. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me because it all gonna do the same. No cap.
That's stronger.
And Tiny Hardhead in his time was one of the most known faces from his section. He gained a reputation for pressing enemies and being an active gang member and doing whatever for his gang. And there's even viral videos out there of Tiny Hardhead running into enemies from Van Ness Gangsta Brims in the mall and trying to start an altercation. Shout out to the infamous Mel TV for posting the video. Check out his channel.
We got the 40s and the girlies running in the mall. I'm about to put this on Facebook. They running.
The girlies all last night. They find no girlies out on
They run. Put on your shirt.
You already know.
He on the phone calling his home.
I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And I dig what the female doing. She trying to embarrass they ops. She probably from over there, you know what I'm saying, from the 40s. So she trying to embarrass they ops. But I think, like, women, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm not saying women can't play football. I'm not saying women can't be Michael Jordan. I'm not saying women, But when it comes to the streets, when it comes to banging, bro, I feel like women need to stay in their place, bro. Because whoever Tiny Hardhead chasing in the mall, right? Straight up embarrassing him, bro. If he would have turned around and said, you know what I'm saying? And started blicking and shot that girl, people would have been saying, man, he ain't have to kill that female, bro.
Okay.
Nobody would have been saying, like, what is she doing there? Why is she recording this? Why is she around these real deal gang members? Why is she involved like that? People just would have been saying, he ain't have to kill that female. So a lot of times, man, when we talk about protecting our women and our kids, bro, we gotta teach them. And I know I'm gonna sound so messed up when I say this, bro, but we gotta teach them their place, bro. And I feel like as a woman, your place is not to be in street business. You feel what I'm saying? Because street business can get real ugly. Look at what happened in Chicago with Mellow Bucks, bro. You feel me? Mellow Bucks decided that she really wanted to be like that when it came to street business, when it came to disrespecting dead ops and things of that nature. So guess what? The guys that's in the street business, they start treating her like one of the guys. They blicked down women, kids, children, and all. They ain't care who was at her party. They blicked it down. So, hey, man, women, don't be all out there in the streets, man. You know what I mean? Like, look, they running, y'all. Because, bro, telling you, bro, this could have went a whole nother way.
It's 4 of y'all, though. It's only 3 of them.
She talking louder than Tiny Hardhead.
The 40s have a deep hate for many nearby blood sets, like all the Brim factions, which include the Fruitown, Van Ness, and the Harvard Park Brims, along with other blood gangs like DPS and the Rolling 20 Bloods. But the 40s also have a deep hate for the Hoovers, which they've been beefing with the Hoovers since the 80s. The 40s beef with every Hoover faction, and at a point, their beef with the 4 Trey Hoovers was the deadliest. The 4 Trey Hoovers' numbers deteriorated off several factors, like many members dying from the war, many going to prison, and just a drastic change in the community. That left the 40s in prime position to claim the area, which later became the dark side of the 40s. But even though the 4 Trey...
So the 40s took over a Hoover set? Dang, it's crazy. That sounds like some Grand Theft Auto joint, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, they need to come back out with another... And I know we're going to get back to Tiny Hardhead. Shout out Tiny Hardhead, man. You know what I'm saying? One of them real 40 Crips. They need to come out with another Grand Theft Auto that was like San Andreas for the PS 4 or 3. Was it 3? Which one that was on, bro? Y'all know, comment down below. But that one was like the most gangsters one ever, when you could just go take somebody's hood. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I was a Loke Grove with the green. Man, I had CJ banging on everybody wearing purple, cuz. They need to come back out with one like that, where you can like take over hoods and jump. That one was fire.
Hoovers weren't in that section anymore, they still had to worry about other Hoover sets, most notably the closest ones to them being the 5 Deuce Hoovers. And that brings us to the story.
Shout out to them 5 Deuce Hoovers, though.
On July 28th, 2018, a member of the...
My bad, because I'm reacting to Tiny Hardhead, and I just shouted out 5 Deuce Hoover. Sorry, bro. I apologize, my guy. Sorry.
5 Deuce Hoovers was shot on 88th Street and Vermont Avenue. He survived, and another person was shot as well, but he also survived. Several hours later, at 1:44 a.m. on July 29th, 2018, police responded to a report of a shooting in front of a house located on West 43rd Street in Los Angeles. This was within the territory of the Rolling 40 Crips. When police arrived to the scene, they saw people yelling and a deceased male laying on the sidewalk. The male victim was Tiny Hardhead. He been shot multiple times, and he would die to his injuries.
It's crazy.
Police encountered a second victim who was a minor. She remained nameless. She was bleeding from a wound in her head, but she had been shot.
Hey, it probably was a girl who was yelling in the mall. That probably who it was, bro. Hey, man, I just said that, bro. I just said that.
She was crying and seemed shocked and in pain. With only being shot in the hand, she survived. Police later obtained video footage from multiple surveillance cameras near the scene of the shooting, and also near a 5 Deuce Hoover member named Casey's home, which was located on 53rd Street, and several Hoover members were known for being in that area. Police reviewed surveillance footage that showed a minor from 5 Deuce Hoover, who I refer to as DS, arriving at Casey's house around 9:30 p.m., July 28th, 2018. The police also viewed multiple people in cars coming to and leaving Casey's house all night. The last Hoovers to arrive at the house were 2 men named Joshua and Destaney. Video surveillance will later show that DS, Josh, and Destaney, and several others left Casey's house and got into multiple cars. At 12:38 a.m., July 29th, 2 cars would appear on West 43rd Street, where Tiny Hardhead was killed, and surveillance would capture him being murdered. The video would show 3 men shooting at him,
That's
and
crazy.
all 3 would later flee the scene. 2 cars would then be seen leaving the area splitting up, and one of the cars would ride back at Casey's home, where all the fighters Hoovers would later meet back up, and would be seen in the driveway talking and shaking hands. On the afternoon of July 31st, 2018, the Los Angeles Police Department Gang Enforcement Unit observed Casey and Destaney grabbing a black bag from the side of Casey's house. Casey and Destaney ran when they saw the police. The police started to give chase, but then they saw Casey's mom trying to get rid of the black bag, and everyone was apprehended. The police confiscated the bag, which had a gun in it. Police officers searched the area and found 2 more guns. A gun examiner tested the guns and determined that the guns was used in Tiny Hardhead's death. And everyone involved would later be arrested and charged with the murder. With camera footage and the guns used in the murder all being pinned against him, it was easy to build a case. Casey is now 28, and his earliest parole date is in 2036. And arrested.
Hey, Jits, y'all heard that. His earliest parole date. Let's rewind.
Their sentences were left on.
Let's rewind.
Later be arrested and charged with the murder.
Y'all listen to
With
him.
camera footage and the guns used in the murder all being pinned against him, it was easy to build a case. Casey is now 28, and his earliest parole date is in 2036.
2036, bro. So his parole date is what? It's 2025. Is 11 years from now. His parole date. You feel what I'm saying? For basically blicking down Tiny Hardhead, doing something for his hood, going all the way for his gang, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no telling, because I don't really know like the logistics of how long Tiny Hardhead has been deceased. So I don't know how long this guy has been incarcerated, but I know he got another 11 years before he's up for parole. Which means that it ain't even guaranteed that they gonna let him go, bro. He basically just gotta go in front of the white folk, bro, and beg for his freedom. In 11 years, bro. Crazy.
And arrest involved with their sentences.
And y'all still want to be hood niggas. Y'all still want to be sliders. Y'all still want to be gangsters. Y'all still want to do everything for the gang on the dead homies. I don't get it.
Were left unclear, especially with Diaz being a minor at the time of the killing. The war between the 40s and the Hoovers took Tiny Hardhead's life, but many people put on the internet it was members of the Bloods who killed him. But that's completely false. Tiny Hardhead died at the age of 28.
28 years old, man.
And remembered by his community.
28 years old, bro.
This will conclude this episode. If you haven't already, check out my previous episode.
Man, sub to my dog channel, man, Warren Kelly. Tiny Hardhead was 28 years old, bro. He had so much more living to do, bro. So much more living to do, dog. And lost his life. For what? A war that ain't nobody getting paid for. A war that they probably don't even know why they warring, bro. You know what I'm saying? What they warring over? Colors? Over streets? Over what? Over a female? Like what? Like, hey, get in the comments. Why are the Hoovers in the neighborhoods? Why are they warring like they warring, bro? After all these years, nobody has came to no common ground, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, straight up, man. Like, and I don't know, bro. Like, every time I react to one of these documentaries or anything like this, bro, I just be, first of all, thanking God that I decided to go right when everybody else was going left. Second of all, I just don't understand why anybody would want to be a real street ninja. You feel me? I don't understand why anybody wouldn't want to be a cornball. Why anybody wouldn't want to go to school, get a degree, play basketball, do something other than bust a gun, bro. Because the thing about it is, dog, and I be telling my wife this, man, because, you know, my wife, she's a teacher, right? And she teach a lot of our young males, man. And a lot of these youngsters, bro, they just have no guidance at all, bro. You know what I'm saying? They want to die for the hood. How can I put this? Because I want the gist to, you know what I'm saying, get what I'm saying. Long little Tiny Hardhead, though. Shout out to him, bro. You feel me? But I want the gist to understand what I'm saying, though. It's 2 sides to a gun, my boy. You feel me? It's 2 sides to a gun. And when you're talking about streets, the streets, or when you're talking about gang banging, or when you're talking about living that life, you feel what I'm saying? Either side never wins, bro. You dig? You got the one who pointing the gun, which if he squeezed the trigger, his ass gone, his ass fried, his ass gonna be laying in the bed with Flea Johnson now, bro, with Lil J now. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the one on the other side of the gun who's gonna lose his life? Mama and them gonna be eating potato salad and fried chicken and frying fish for 3 nights straight. You feel me? So, it don't matter which one you wanna be, bro. You can be a free the guys or you can be a long live the guys. Nobody win in that situation, bro. You feel me? So to the youngsters who watch my channel, man, or maybe you got a son and you watch my channel, your son he wanna be hard so bad. Show him these documentaries, bro. Show him King Dunn, bro. Like, cause nobody is gonna win, dog. And once you in, you in. You feel me? Once you in, bro. You can be a Hoover CRIP today, bro. Go out and slide on a rolling 60s, bro. And then tomorrow say, man, I was wrong. I'm sorry, bro. I want to be a preacher now. Hell no, bro. You gotta pay for that. They gonna smack your ass. They don't care, bro. You feel me? So why not just choose the right way to go from the jump, my boy? Why not be a cornball? Why you wanna be a gangster? You know what's gangster, bro? Being for your mama, dog. You feel me? Don't nobody wanna talk about death, right? It's a hard subject for all of us, bro. But listen, bro. Your mama ain't supposed to bury your black ass, bro. That's not how it's supposed to work, my boy. Stay out the streets. You feel me? Listen to your teachers. Listen to your uncles, bro, who gonna lead you down the right path. Listen to your dad. Listen to your mama. Listen to somebody who got some sense, bro. Somebody who actually love you, bro. Because shooting a pistol that ain't it, gang. Because believe it or not, today you may be the one drawing the weapon. Tomorrow you may be the one behind that bit. No cap. I go by done, man. Make sure y'all like it up, sub it up, ring that bell. Make sure you hit all. You don't miss these bangers, man. Let me know how y'all feel about Tiny Hardhead, man, and this whole situation right in the comment section down below. Mark life or no life, Mark what no, we coming. OTM, we getting it straight out the mud, man. We're gonna have that 2K today, no cap. And I'm gonna catch y'all on the next vid. I love y'all. Let's get it. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers, I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner, hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer.